Welcome to the explainer video for our layer-by-layer resources. This video will briefly explain what we mean by layer-by-layer analysis of the Psalms, why it's helpful, and how to find your way around our resources. Let's begin by comparing a psalm to a city. There are two ways you can explore the city. The first is by foot. You can go to the city, walk around, and take in the sights, smells, and unique atmosphere around you. In other words, you can explore the psalm verse by verse, word by word, immersing yourself in the text. The other way is to explore by maps, which offer a different perspective, each one revealing a different layer of information. For example, a geological map shows the layers beneath the earth. A terrain map shows you elevation and vegetation. A street map aids navigation, and population map shows where people live. These maps are similar to our layer-by-layer resources. Just like these maps, each layer of analysis provides a different layer of information, a different unique view and understanding of the psalm. There are 11 layers which come in 5 groups: grammar, semantics, story behind, discourse, and poetics. Like a pyramid, each layer builds on the ones below, and once all are complete, we also have synthesis, where we put all of the pieces together. You can learn about and explore each of these layers in more detail in our user's guide, as well as our explainer videos, but here is a brief overview. Let's begin with the foundation, the grammar and semantics layers. When you explore our resources, we recommend you start at the top with the synthesis, presented on the Psalm's overview page, and then you can explore the other layers in any order. But as scholars, this foundation is where we begin. Before we explore things like the beauty of the Psalm's poetry or the emotional flow of the Psalm, we must first build this foundation addressing the technical details and meaning of the text. We create a grammatical diagram which maps out how each word is related to every other word in the Psalm. We also map out alternative readings arising from textual criticism and grammatical ambiguity. Semantics then covers lexical semantics, the meaning of individual words, phrase-level semantics, the meaning of word combinations and phrases, and verbal semantics. The next step then is our story behind the psalm layer. This layer explores how the psalm's parts form one coherent whole, like fitting pieces of a puzzle together. Using visual mapping, we trace how each element connects logically and sequentially into one story, along with research on the context and historical background of the psalm. From here, we move to the discourse layers. Participant analysis asks who is who in the psalm, mapping out all of the participants involved and how they interact with each other. Macrosyntax analyzes how the flow of information is organized linguistically in a text. Speech act analysis examines the purpose or intention behind the words in each part and in the psalm as a whole. Emotional analysis maps out the emotions of the psalm. From here, we explore the poetic artistry of the psalm. This begins with the poetic structure, showing its different parts and how they fit together. With poetic features, we then aim to unveil the sometimes breathtaking beauty and intricacy of the psalm, highlighting specific ways the poetry is designed to shape and reflect the psalm's message. All these 11 layers then come together finally in our synthesis, where we put everything together with our at-a-glance overview of the psalm's structure as well as message and background. So there you have it, 11 layers, 11 maps offering 11 different ways to view the same psalm. Each layer reveals something new, something hidden beneath the surface or woven deep into the design of the psalm. But just like exploring a city, the greatest discoveries come when you combine both ways. Explore by foot, spending time in the psalm, verse by verse, immersing yourself in the text, and by map, using our layer-by-layer resources. We hope these maps and the rest of our resources help make your visit to each psalm an experience you will never forget.